Welcome to the Rating Cats Dogs podcast. I'm your host, Shannon.
I'm Mariana.
And welcome. If you're new here, we chit chat and then talk about Reddit stories.
Yes, that is what we do here.
You did. So, World Cup is over. That's it for FIFA.
Spain won, right?
Spain won 1-0.
Crazy. That's a interesting game.
Yeah. Craziness. Though I'm going to miss it. Like, I never paid attention, I guess, because it wasn't in our country. And then I paid attention when, like, you and then Anthony had played soccer when you were little, but then that was, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That was off my radar, but soccer's fun.
It is fun. Soccer's interesting. I guess it's like there's a lot of movement and action going on.
Yeah. I realize as an American, I just like to cheer for sports.
Yeah, you just like cheer,
Yeah, like I was
hopping on that bandwagon.
yeah, go USA. And then when USA was out, like, cool, go Finland. Then I was like, cool, all right, just go. Because then I didn't like, how you pick like some teams, and I was just like, okay. Like, I started out really wanting Scotland to do well just because they're so much fun to have in people's cities. At least I find them fun. And then, yeah. But no, it was really cool. No, Spain won. And I did not I should have looked up the history. I could have talked about the winnings, but I did not. I'm
I
sorry,
did hear
soccer fans.
something about how Messi blessed like the child that was one of the players. I don't know again if this is true. I saw this on TikTok. It was something like, Messi lost to the child he blessed, and it was like he blessed this child, and then that child is now a soccer player on Spain's team.
Yeah, I saw a photo again on TikTok, so I don't know if it's real or not.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know anymore, but I saw that. Don't know if it's true or not. Just putting it out there. If it is, that's cool.
Whenever I have news that I might share beyond like you, Ari, I'm always like, saw that on TikTok. Is this true? I need to Google this
You
first.
really should look it up before I say anything on here, but
Right, exactly. Or people at work. Like,
yeah.
you sounding all smart. They're looking at you like you're crazy. You're like, oh, that might have been a fake story I heard or something.
Well, I never know anymore things I see on TikTok. Now it's all this. Is it AI? Because there was just the fake, and now everything looks more real because of AI.
I know. It's really hard. Like, I went from believing after I got scammed with the whole bunny trampoline thing. I don't believe anything anymore. I'm just always like, did this happen? Do I need to look it up? Like, it's so
Very nice. I miss when we didn't have to do that.
Me too. Like, it used to be just humans giving you fake news. Now it looks real, and you're like, I don't know, is this fake or is this real? Like, I don't know. Yeah. But then I'm somehow on TikTok, I found that AI like movie reels are on my TikTok, and I'm like, oh, this seems interesting. It's like a girl, like it's like something you'd read, right? It's like this girl, she needs your help or whatever. And then this handsome guy, he's gonna save her or whatever. And then you gotta. Then it's like, oh, if you hit to watch the rest, hit this button. And then you hit this button, like, oh, now you need to pay $20 a month to watch free access. You're like, oh, it's not free access for $20 a month. No, thank you.
No.
It's all AI people. So no, thank you. But yeah, so somehow I ended up on that side of TikTok. Like, that's weird.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it was a rough week last week in Buffalo, New York. We had, the smoke from the forest fires. Obviously not as rough as the people that actually experienced the fires. But
Yeah, I saw something where people like, we're losing our homes. Stop complaining about your air quality. Wear a mask. Someone commented on a TikTok.
That's fair. Honestly,
Yeah,
that's
it's
really,
fair.
really fair. So just saying, yes, while it is maybe disrupting me being able to go outside safely because I have asthma, I did not lose my home. It could be a lot worse.
Yeah.
Animals are losing their home, people losing their homes. A bunch of like pigs died because it was like by a pig farm and
Oh,
stuff.
that's so sad.
So sad. So yeah, people had it way worse. I'm just commenting on my weekend, but I understand that people have it way worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to a family birthday. You were there too, family birthday party, and that was nice. And then, yeah, and then yesterday we attempted. I mean, it was so much fun. It makes my heart happy. So Ariana comes over and Amanda came over, which just makes my heart happy. They used to do that when they lived here, and I watched Amanda as a baby. So like, she's pretty much family. Like, she's not related to me, but she's family. Like, yeah, I've known her since she was 4 months old. Well, I knew her before that too, but I watched her at 4 months old, and I raised her with you. So she's like a sister cousin. She's like my niece's daughter. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So Amanda was here and, so nice. But then I bought a pool reel because I'm so sick of my pool is an above ground. Again, I know first world problems, but it's affecting my life. So my pool's 30 feet around. It's big. And so my solo cover is big and heavy, and it's always a hassle. It's always a pain. So I haven't been able to find a pool reel long enough. Finally found one long enough. Like, awesome, great. Guys, I'm going to need help. I'm not candy, but let's not bolt anything into the pool until we know if it works. So, now I do have some holes in my solar cover for the clips. We have it put together. Thank you very much. You guys spent like 2 hours doing this. And then Amanda and I went in the pool to clip. It's too heavy. I can't, it doesn't reel. Like, I can't, it doesn't work. Like, I feel like maybe the reel bolted down would work with a heavier duty metal piece. Like, right, the pieces are attached together aluminum. And even though they said 30 feet, I don't think it's meant for 30 feet. I really don't. So, like, I'm wondering if I could find someone. I put something on Facebook, no one commented. They're
How
probably
rude.
like,
And I was thinking today, I was like, I kinda wanna look at the instructions again, see if we missed anything. Because 'cause I'm like, it's so annoying that it didn't work, spent all this time, and I
spent
have
all
to
this
go
time. I spent like $300, and now there's holes in my pool, like liner, or not my liner, my solar cover. I'm
that,
hoping
like,
like a
I
different
wanna look
day.
at it again, and we can try it and give it another try.
And then I'm wondering, like, I wonder if I could find a steel manufacturer and get like a long bar, steel bar. But even then, 30 feet, where am I storing it? Like, how am I even getting it home? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, 30 feet.
30 feet long. Oh my god. Alice in the hallway in the dark, into the corner of my eye, it looked like someone was crouching weirdly. I was like, "What the"
Ew.
I just turned
Alice
and
does
my stomach
look like
sunk.
a person sometimes.
Well, because she has weird things sometimes. She starts hopping around in all twos, walking around, I'm out.
Mhm.
Gonna take Jasper and run. But if he doesn't follow, I'm out. But yeah. So I'm hoping we can figure it out. And I put in search of like some of what I forgot what I put. Something to help with the above ground pool real for people are probably like, is she dumb? Like, you just put it together, but you don't understand. You need to see this. Like, it's difficult. So this summer, I think I had like a whole month of going in the pool every single day. And then the bad weather obviously came with the smoke and debris weather. So I haven't been in the pool, but you know what? I think my hair and skin needed a break because
Yeah, I
this
think
is
so.
trying. So I'm like, It's fine." Like, honestly, because how often usually you get to go in a couple times a week. So really, like, after work, I was, like, pretty much going in every day. So, yeah, floating in the pool makes my heart so happy. It makes me feel so relaxed, like I've never been relaxed before. I just love it.
Yeah,
I
the pool's great.
I do love water, and I love pools. Like, yeah, I keep looking, like, my mom sent me a couple homes that were for sale, like in Lancaster, and one of them was decent. Like, it was like needed updating, like mine, and it was a decent price, which I know they'll get above the asking price. And it had a beautiful in-ground pool. It was
Ooh,
like, I'm like, Mom, it's already pending. It literally went up for sale like 5 days ago, and it's
that's
already been sale.
crazy.
And I'm sure they're getting way over asking. But yeah, someday I think I just feel like sometimes when things are meant to be, they'll be.
Yeah. It'll happen. If it's meant to happen, it'll happen.
Exactly. I just need more money, because if I had more money, because then if I could pay my bills, then I'd have more time to put stuff on. Or if I don't have enough time, if you make enough money, then you help pay like a landscaper or something to help with weeds or something. You know what I mean? Like, I
Mhm.
actually enjoy mowing, but I would pay someone to do weeds like weekly, like keep up on.
Yeah.
Like, that would be nice. Plus I don't like to touch the chemicals, and I don't know.
Yeah. I know it is the one thing that's nice at, like, this house is, like, th it's just enough where I can keep up on it. Or any bigger, like, more landscaping stuff like you have, it's too much.
It's too much for me. Like, if I had a partner, like, so I had one person that kept up the inside, then I could do the outside, but I can't do inside, outside, work full time, pool, mow. it's too much for one
Mhm.
person. So that's where I'm struggling. Like I'm just really struggling. And then if I had money, I would pay someone to help with the weed part. And I think there's nothing wrong with getting help, paying for help if you need it. It's just I don't make enough money to pay like a landscaper.
Yeah.
So now it looks like trash. So, but my pool's
I
been
like it.
beautiful. Yeah, well, now it was that the air quality seems to be better so far, knock on wood. Hopefully, like, Canada's getting lots of rain and the fires are going out. I will try picking and I'm gonna try to do all 3 things. I'm gonna be gonna be pulling some weeds, chemicaling some weeds, and burning some weeds. Do it
Oh,
all 'cause I
yeah.
got that
I wanna see you
blowtorch
burn the
blowtorch.
weeds.
I need to get a big tank, the kind because my small one's good for small weeds. I've got big
Mhm.
weeds. I need to bring out the blowtorch. I got a bigger one that you have to connect to, like, when you have a grill propane tank. Yeah, one of those. So that sounds dangerous and fun at the same time. I was talking to my boss about it. She's like, "Oh, yeah, my boys want that." I was like, "No, I don't think teenage boys should have
Oh gosh, no.
access to, the fire torch." I go, "Honestly, I don't know if I should have access to the fire torch, but I'm using it." Uh, and she just looked at me. I'm like, "If I come in with a bandage, you'll know where it's from." But seriously, safety first. But blowtorch weeding sounds like fun. But you just can't do it when it's too dry either, because I don't wanna start, like, a
Yeah.
fire.
I know our grass is so dry, it's all dying.
Yeah, my weeds aren't, but grasses.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been painting. We're painting our coat closet door and the trim a nice blue. What else have we been doing? I think that's all we've been really working on. I have to order wallpaper because we're gonna wallpaper our ceiling in our hallway.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then which wallpaper is unnecessarily expensive.
It is, I bought
Paper.
some, which I also bought a box for your items that are, like,
Mhm.
all on the wall. It's just too bright and cheery. I think I'm gonna use it for my one grandchild's toys that I have. I don't have a lot because I don't come over much, but, like, just, I have some toys here. I think I'm gonna use it for her toys because it's very bright and cheery, and I just feel like that's not your aesthetic of, like, multicolored polka dots for
Uh,
the box.
really, but it's okay.
Yeah. I need to get a different box. They only had cheery 'cause I think it was in the kids section. But yeah, because it's like because you need a deeper box. You can't just have a small, like, shadow box because 'cause you've got bigger things. So this is like a collapsible, like, stool that you could actually sit at with
Mm,
with items. I thought it was cool. I just wish I could have different, not so, like, festival-ish for you to go with your aesthetic.
I'll paint it.
I think it's canvas.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So, I got it at Walmart, so I'll look for one that'll at least try to fit somewhat of your aesthetic, you know? Even I guess if you put it in the basement, you could sit on once in a while.
Yes.
So, we'll see. After I brought it home, I was like, "Do I return it?" I was like, "Oh, no. I'll use it for toys," because I right now, toys are just in a, like, Walmart bag. So, I'll take care of that.
Yeah. Good idea.
Yeah. So that was enough for me in my weekend. I know, there's a lot of combination, but anything else you'd like to share for the week?
Mm, not really.
No. Did I tell everyone that I have no refrigerator?
I don't think I think you did last week,
Yeah,
yeah.
I probably did. But so I bought fun ice.
Oh, yes, I like your ice, that's cute.
I bought mini, little round balls. I mean, you've got to keep making them like all the time, but they just make me happy. So I have them in a glass right now, and it's so like I just love it. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear the clinking, but yeah, fun ice. Then I say make up a song tonight. I was saying while Ari was waiting for me, I was like, "Fun ice," just singing, out of tune. And Gizmo, the green Chicano, which I guess he's mine now. He was Aries. He chimes in and sings with me, like he chirps with every like on beat. So he was way more in tune than I was, but it was so cute. And I
That
didn't
is
realize
cute.
Ari could actually hear us very well because I had everything on, but yeah, I didn't think you'd really hear, but you heard the whole thing.
Yeah, I can hear. Yeah, me and Lucas been playing chess again. I just beat him in a game before this. He's been beating me because I was getting good and beating him all the time. Then we stopped playing, and I don't know. I need the refresher, and I was kept losing to him until I finally won again tonight.
Ooh, you guys should watch the Queen's Gambit. Is it the Queen's Gambit? It's on Netflix about the chess. It was actually a really good
I think
story.
you watched it.
Mm. Yeah, I really like this story actually.
Alright, you ready for some Reddit stories?
I am ready for some Reddit stories.
Alright. R/ am I the asshole posted by understanding no 664. Am I the asshole for wanting an ex to buy me out of the house we co-own, but they bought it?
Wait, probably.
My fiance just ended our engagement due to not being in love with me anymore after 4 years together. 1 year ago, we bought a home together, but he comes from a wealthy family who paid for the home outright, no mortgage. And we both signed on the title. I know legally we both own half, but his family's now asking us to sign a warranty deed to sign over my half of the house since I didn't pay for any of it. I'm in a moral dilemma on what to do. He proposed a year ago. We paid for the wedding venue and picked a date. Then he decided months ago that he isn't in love with me anymore after he emotionally cheated. The problem is, he supported us through most of the relationship. I moved into a city, sold my car and assets to be with him. Then I had a hard time finding a job until a few months before he ended it. So I feel guilty asking him to buy me out of the house, yet he's also left me devastated with no home, no money, no car, and no prospects of what to do next. My life has been completely upended. I am now living back with my parents. Would I be the asshole to ask for a payout for the house?
Yeah, I mean, unless you've like really contributed and you put money into the house, like no car, did she not work? And maybe he liked it like that way. Maybe he didn't want her to work. But I mean, I feel like you gotta at least give her the car, like sign that over to her. I don't know. I feel like it was 4 years, maybe 4 years, like figure out 4 years worth of equity.
Okay, so here's a little more information I feel like you need.
Okay.
Edit to add, I would not be asking for half the house, only a small percentage to buy another car and a deposit on an apartment. He did not like my city, so I agreed to move to his. I sold my car to give him the money so I could contribute. Before we met, I had savings, paid off my car, my own apartment, and had a good paying job.
Okay, that makes more sense now. Yeah, yeah. No, she should get a percentage of the house then.
I didn't
That
get what she gave him for the car, at least.
Yeah, I mean, she gave it for life, and plus 4 years of working on a good career. Like it's hard when you give that up. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's hard to find a good job again. And then if she has a gap where she hasn't worked for 4 years, people
Yeah.
people kind of frown upon
It's-
gaps.
Yeah, they do. It's harder. Tap comment. People fall out of love, but glad he told you now and not after you got married. You didn't contribute to the house and aren't even married yet, so normally I would just sign it over. However, since you sold your assets and took a career hit to be with him, he should pay you the cost of the move. How much would you have earned if you didn't move into a city as you moved a year ago? It would be 12 months' salary. All wedding costs you already paid for. S The emotional damage, he is cheating on you. That could be them buying you out. I think that's fair. If they really try to bully you, then make them pay half of the property value. He wasted 4 years of your life.
I mean, they did put her name on the deed.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I would. I mean, just to be fair, like, I mean, sold her car, she gave up her career. I think that's fair, like a year's worth of salary,
Wedding?
and then whatever she paid for the car, what she gave him.
Yeah, and, splitting maybe any wedding expenses, that they
Right,
already paid
money.
for.
Yeah, because now she has nothing. She gave up her savings, she gave up everything.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, obviously, if they stayed in love, it wouldn't have been an issue, but I don't I don't like the whole idea of someone not having any of their own money.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like, it's a little harsh, and if he ever loved her, you'd think he wouldn't want her destitute, right? Like, come on. So, yeah, normally I would have said, "No, absolutely not," but when she gives you all the context, I she should get something. I'm not saying she should get half the value, but let him take her to court then. If they won't give her anything, then yeah, no, I want half the house. I'd be a jerk if they won't even give her something.
Yeah, I agree.
That makes sense to me. She's not trying to be like, "Oh, I want a whole half the house." Let's say the house is worth $1,000,000. She's not asking for 500,000. But, cost a car, maybe your salary, just and then the rest of the money's yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully. That was supposed to 2 days ago, no updates besides those little info.
I'm glad she gave that info because otherwise I was just like, well, I don't. Did she just lay around all day for 4 years? Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
'cause I really do feel like if you contributed, then you should get something. Not saying like staying home and cooking and taking care of him is not a lot, but I just feel like you had no expenses then.
Yeah.
He's paying for everything. But
Uh,
no, the table's turned, sir. So yeah.
yeah. All right, on to the next. We're going to r/what do I do, posted by Gluert dash 4746. My husband is suddenly angry all the time and wants to fire a random woman. How do I talk to him?
Wait, hungry suddenly angry all the time, but wants to fire a random woman?
Yes.
I need more. All right, what's the
Yes.
story?
My husband is very stressed all the time. Ever since we met, 45, he told me, 43, career and growing his career is the most important thing to him. He is in engineering and is currently responsible for a company of more than 600 people. Even if locally no one is above him, he still has to report results to the headquarters regularly. He's very tough, strict, and even though I do not understand a lot of what they're doing, I feel like he pushes people over his limits. He promises the headquarters he will reach every goal, live up to every standard. He overworks himself and his people, micromanages, controls, shouts, and threatens. But I tried to separate his work persona from his home persona, and we get along well. We jog together, swim together, and various other sports. He never yells at me and never talks down to me. But this changed in the beginning of June. He got frustrated at every little thing at home, too. Out of nowhere, he called a woman a subordinate, but not his direct one. A woman who he would tell me later works at their marketing department. She is 24. He wants to fire her. He offered her a few salaries, so she just leaves. I never saw him invested so much in an employee. He is not the kind of executive who is close with people, who talks with them. He is up there and they're down. And he has this close inner group. I asked him why he is so invested, and he said she is not a good performer and he wants her out. I never saw him talking to one of the people at the bottom of the hierarchy before. This and then this woman just randomly called him and didn't even text, just called, something that is frowned upon in any corporate setting. I also work corporate and I would never dare call an executive like that. If I did, I'd be called out on it. I heard parts of the conversation. He was yelling and getting frustrated, and she was calm, sarcastic, and was like, "What will you do about it?" I know him, and not only him, I am familiarized with corporate world. A top director never talks to one with the random irrelevant employees, and she was very casual with him. He started raising his voice at me too, and is not interested in anything anymore. I am concerned and want to talk to him about it, but I'm scared of what might come out of it. How do I talk to him about this when he's always irritated?
Oh, girl. He had an affair with her. That's why he wants her gone because she could ruin his career. That's my
Oh,
opinion.
that's my guess. And just calling him and
Uh-huh. And now she's upset or wants more from him, and he's like, "Oh my god, you need to go away, you're gonna ruin my career." And then if he wanted her fired, she's offended. She's like, "Well, I'm gonna tell everybody." Yeah,
mhm.
this is very messy. Yeah, he cheated on you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Tap comment. You sure it's a random woman? Like you said, you never saw him invested so much in another employee before. And then the red
Mhm.
flag emojis.
Yeah. Bright red flag. Well, I think when you're really close to a situation, it's really hard to see it for what it is. And you don't wanna believe the worst, right, of someone that you love. So I
Yeah.
think that's why people miss it. But, ooh, this is I mean, to me and you, we're both like, I think it's pretty clear, unless something else is going on, but I'm thinking she needs to investigate further or actually speak to that random woman that's not so random. And most
Uh,
people
yeah.
don't call their executive like, don't you're not gonna just call your boss on the side unless, like, a project's due and you're having trouble. Do you know what I mean? Like, it
No,
wouldn't be like that, no.
no. It's very strange.
Mhm.
So there's some updates. Let's go to the next one. So,
Alright.
quick update. This post is an update to my yesterday one. So this is a day later. She's posting this update. I was pushing and pressuring him. He left for a couple hours and then came back very calm, told me in a calm voice, like he has given up. He got her pregnant and she doesn't want to terminate and she doesn't want to resign. He cannot fire her because she is pregnant.
Oh my gosh, she's pregnant! That's worse than just having an affair! That's like an affair trophy. Oh my gosh.
Yep,
Yeah.
and then so top comment, "Holy shit, this is the most heartbreaking, though unsurprising update." Then OP responded, "You know what the worst part is? That after he told me about it, he rested his forehead on his forearm and murmured that his career is over. Not his marriage, his career."
Oh my gosh, that after I would have slapped him. I would have.
Aw.
I don't condone violence, but I would have slapped him or threw something at him. You care more about your career than our marriage is over? Because you know what? You're gonna eventually you're gonna love this child. So you know what I mean? You're gonna be a part of the child's life and love the child, but your marriage is over, dude. And yeah,
Yeah.
you're not supposed to sleep with your subordinates. Like that's job 101. Don't, there's a saying, I hate the saying, but I'm going to say it. Don't shit where you eat. It just makes sense. Like that is what you did. If you're going to have an affair, don't do it at work. Have an affair with someone else if that's what you really want to do. I mean, you shouldn't. You should be honest, but you'd never do that. Did you?
Craziness.
Did you not look like? Have you heard that before, Ari?
Yeah, I've heard that
It's very
before.
crass and gross, but it makes sense, right? Like,
Yeah, craziness.
yeah,
Uh, Another most awarded comment. "I'm sorry, the guy's a prick, always was. I had a manager who was a dragon at work and sweet on the phone to his wife. He had 2 back-to-back affairs in the year I worked with him. You need to get a lawyer, make sure you get what you're owed. You'll eventually get back on your feet, the hurt will subside. You might even find a guy who is an angry, emotionally stunted jerk. On the other side of the coin, he'll be stuck paying for a child for the next 18 years, while the 24-year-old inevitably moves on and does whatever a 24-year-old does. That should be
yeah.
fun. Good luck."
Good luck, dude. Yeah. It kinda makes me angry too. Like, you have an affair. We all know if you're not careful, you could have a child when you sleep with someone. It's like, so were you not, like, extra careful? And then, like, trying to tell her what to do? Like, "Oh, no, you gave up that right, sir." When you
Mhm.
had the affair. Like, come on. Like, yeah, I don't if I was her, 'cause obviously gonna be hurt and devastated, but focus on him being more upset about the career. Just, until you can get past, with your grief, focus on the anger part a little bit. Like, I would, like,
Yeah.
take my strength from he cared more about his career than me. And you know what? And, hurry up with that divorce so that way maybe you get some alimony or something while he's still a top earner before he loses his job.
Yeah.
Like, unbelievable. Yeah, she'll be fine. It's just, you know, it's worse than I thought, right? Like, because if there was an affair, you might be able to come back from that and build if you want to and work toward on your relationship, but now that there's a child involved, I think most people would be out.
Yeah.
Plus, him not begging you for forgiveness, just only worrying about work, that's also not going to work for me either.
Yeah. That's crazy. There's another update.
Okay.
So I want to share one last update. I moved out. We have another property and I simply couldn't stand him around me. I decided not to report to HR that future baby is already having more than enough issues and 2 jobless parents sounds like a nightmare. Probably this will happen anyway, but I will not be the cause of it. As for him, he's already getting his karma. I told him I will not report him, so he needs to make sure she will not either. She wants him to marry her, and he said he will, and told me that she wants him to pay for her mother's medical bills. I asked him why he did this to me, and he said she did stuff I didn't, and he wouldn't have asked me to do them either.
What?
Yeah, weird.
That's a weird comment. What?
Uh-huh.
Ugh. Is there more?
That's it. That's all from her.
Oh, well, girl, I want to update in like 2 years
That she's
that
happy living her life.
living, thriving, happy, more in love. You don't have to separate the person that he is at work and home because he's truly just the one person for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So whoever he was for her was fake.
Mhm. Definitely.
Yeah. Oh, I don't feel bad for her, but she'll be okay. And someone's yelling at you to terminate the pregnancy. They want you to quit your job. They want you to be fired, and you want to be married to that person?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, I don't know. It doesn't sound like that's going to work either, but I do feel bad. You know what? Hey, her mom's medical bills need to be paid. Clearly, probably lives in America if they need medical bills paid. Like, you know, let her do
Yeah.
Go right ahead. As long as the ex-wife gets what she needs and she's happy with the settlement, he can go live his life.
Yeah. Crazy.
That is insane to me. I think I'm speechless.
Yeah.
I just don't like his reasoning. Like, I would have liked some bagging, some something from him, some emotion.
Something other than he's just upset his career's over.
Yeah, but he'd basically do anything for his career, even marry this little 24-year-old. Which
Yeah.
again, like, you're 25. So if you married a 25-year-old, but if you're I don't know how old is did it say how old he was?
He's 45.
Ugh, that is so gross to me. But so yeah, so he's a 45-year-old. Have fun with your 24-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah. And eventually
Crazy.
she will ditch you because she's not gonna wanna when in 20 years, she'll be 45 or she'll be, yeah, she'll be 44 and you'll be 65. She's not gonna be into you.
No.
Good good luck with that.
Craziness. Yeah, she just wants someone old.
No, this is her youth. She's young. He can stay home with the baby while she goes out if she wants to go clubbing or go out or go hang with friends or go live her life.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. He'll get
Yeah.
what he deserves.
Yeah. Eventually, everyone sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't believe in karma. But you know what? I think everyone at some point that you get what you deserve. You know what I mean? Like sometimes things come back around. It just isn't always on your own timeline.
Mhm.
But he's 45. He's gonna be tired and chasing around a baby is gonna be hard. And if you are going to stay married, she might want more than one child.
Yeah.
3 kids, then you're 50 running around with, like, 3 children, like, have fun with that.
I don't think he'll be doing that.
No. He'll hire a nanny or get divorced.
Yeah.
Alright, got another story lined up for us?
Yes. From Am I the Asshole? Posted by Mama_Shrimpsonbill. Am I the asshole for taking my 1-year-old out to eat before he is talking? I am 32 female with a son 1 month. I am a single parent, and while dad lives in town, he doesn't help very often. Tonight, I took my son to a busy diner. We had someone to meet at 7 close by, so it made sense to eat out. I got a burger, and he got a cheese taquito. Behind our table, there's a party of 3 having a relaxing evening coffee. This place is not just a well known diner, but it is known for good coffee drinks as well. I believe my son was behaving very well. He didn't fuss at all waiting for the food, playing with some toys, and then when the food came, he tried to bite a bite of the taquito and absolutely loved it. So when he would finish a piece, he would whine for the next, which I'd break it off and hand it to him. Pretty quickly, the party behind us shot us some looks. They expressed that it's rude to go out to eat before my son can say more, as they have to hear fussing every few minutes. They also expressed that back in Vermont, people were mindful. I live in South Carolina, where this diner was. Finally, they questioned why I brought him out at all if I wasn't with someone to be sharing the dinner with, which low-key felt misogynistic. Most of the comments were coming from one of the 2 women, but the man seemed to chime in that they should make restaurants for toddlers to practice in. I feel like they're kind of in the wrong and being total gossips at a minimum, but was I the asshole for not waiting longer for my son to eat in a restaurant that was that busy? Also, to the other parents, is it wrong for me to immediately give him more food if he vocalizes if it's going to bother more people?
Okay, ignore the other people. What the heck? It's no one's business. Like, people need to mind their own business. A single mom can take her child out. I'm assuming it's 1-year-old. At one point, you said 1 month, but I'm like, a 1
Yeah, it says 1M, but it has to be older.
yeah, a 1 month
Oh, I
old.
think it's 1 year male. Okay, never mind. There we
Oh,
go.
I'm just
So
like,
1 year, that makes sense. It's like 1 month is an eating a taquito.
that's I was like, social services should be called because a 1-month-old should be just eating like formula or breast milk. They should not be having any taquitos.
Yeah, okay, yeah, never mind. It's a 1-year-old. That's
Okay. And
They bring their 1-year-old. They can even bring their 1-month-old to a restaurant with
yeah, and
formula.
you know
But
what? If a mom needs to get out and she wants to have a lunch or dinner with her baby, and if it is 1 month old and it's fussing, so what? Like seriously, it's ruining their time. A 1-year old, sure, he's fussing, making noises. He'd like more, and he's ripping off pieces of the taquito. Like what? I don't know. They are so rude. Like she really should have said back. You know what? Where I'm from, people are generally have manners and mind their own business.
Yeah,
Like,
it's crazy.
it's crazy. But I notice people, at least online, they seem to have less and less tolerance for people with children, and I don't understand why. Like, I get like up a 1-year-old is running up and down the aisle screaming
Mhm.
and pulling on people's tables and trying to steal your food. Like, yeah, I'd complain too. But who cares? He's sitting with his mama having some dinner. And how do you think kids learn? I brought you and your brother everywhere with me when you were babies. Like, I never had anyone watch you guys because I didn't really trust anyone other than family. But like I would take you guys out to lunch. Like, what's the big deal? Like, sometimes you need to get out of your house.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But I just can't imagine. We live in a world where people now shame you for bringing your child out to dinner because
Yeah,
they don't want to
it's
hear it.
they should make a place for toddlers to go because they don't wanna see children out to eat.
Like, that's so weird. Like, are we gonna have like adult only restaurants now? Like, that's
Yeah, that's crazy.
actually I did just see a TikTok where people want adult only planes. But like, honestly, if a child is like screaming and crying because of the air pressure and stuff, like, don't you think, yes, you're hearing crying, but you can put on headphones. Don't you think it's much more stressful for the parent that's dealing with
Yeah.
the child? It is. Like, sympathy or empathy, have something.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Um,
I
people
can't even
are
believe that.
awful
Could you
nowadays.
imagine, Ari, like, going out to dinner with, like, your child and someone, like, yelling or you, let's say you took Lily out to wanted to take her out to lunch and then just bring her home, like, and someone shamed you for it. Wasn't that weird?
That'd be so weird.
Right, that's what I mean, like, I think I'd be shocked, like, I don't
Yeah.
first of all, why are
And
you talking to me? Like,
yeah.
it's
It's
so
so
weird.
weird.
Like, I was thinking, like, right around Mother's Day, remember, like, you, my mom, Alyssa, and Lily, we all went out to breakfast. It was,
Mhm.
like, Mother's Day around Mother's Day time, and, like, we had breakfast, it's be, like, someone coming up saying, like, "You shouldn't bring a baby to breakfast."
Yeah. Weird.
Like, it's so weird. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like those people.
No, not at all. Top comment, not the asshole. They sound very rude. If they want an adult only space, they can go to a bar.
Right. I mean, I don't expect babies at bars, so go hang out at a bar. Like, I don't
Yeah.
it's a restaurant, people are eating, and plus it's known for coffee, like, I would assume to see babies I don't know, when I see mom and babies out, I probably creep them out because I smile at them, I just love babies, you know what I mean? I love babies and kids, and they're just all cute, like,
Mhm.
it's nice. Or I feel bad for, like, the mom if or dad, but usually it's the mom, like, if the babies are fussing or crying really loud because it's so stressful for them.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, if there's some I only get annoyed when it's like they could stop a child from, like, running around in places they shouldn't be.
Yes, when a child needs to be, like,
But when they're crying and, fussing and being loud at a dinner table, the parents don't want them doing that either. They also just wanna sit and
right,
enjoy their dinner.
exactly. Yeah, it's more for me, it's more the when they let kids be unruly at a restaurant. It's like,
Mhm.
"Okay, you need to leave because your kid needs to go run around some energy." Like, I don't even blame the child, I blame the parents. Like, "Okay,
Yeah.
if you're not making your child sit or the child's gonna scream if they sit so they think it's better to roam around, like, you just need to hurry up, wrap it up, and go."
Yeah.
Like, take your kid. But, yeah, no, I just find that ridiculous.
Mhm. Crazy.
Mhm. Unbelievable. The nerve of some people.
Terrible.
I think so.
Alright, I think that's it for tonight.
Ari, that's 2. We need 1 more.
We did 3.
Oh, I need 1 more because we didn't talk long.
Okay. From r/2 hot takes was by K_preparation9231. Was I groomed? My husband thinks I was.
I don't know. That's if your husband thinks you are, I'm concerned for you.
So I will preface this by saying this was before I met my husband. I was 15 when I met my son's biological father. Let's call him Eric, and he had a friend called Andy who was 27 at the time. Eric was abusive, and I confided in Andy. I liked him and looked up to him. He listened and made me laugh, and we got on well. It started with glances that lasted too long. than our hands brushing. Then one day, he held my hand under the blanket in front of everyone without them knowing. He then one day kissed me, and that's all we did until I turned 16. We then arranged for me to meet at his flat, and we had sex for the first time. We had an affair on and off for years, and this time I split with my son's father. I felt a big connection to him, had him on a pedestal. We told each other we loved each other, and at one point was going to run off and get married. He made me feel like I was the only person in the room. He honestly kickstarted the confidence I have today. I viewed it as we loved each other. I was besotted with him. The relationship ended because he got his ex pregnant and went back to her. I didn't feel coerced at any point, and I was making the choices for myself. My husband, on the other hand, believes because I was so young and Andy was 12 years older, was a grown adult that I was groomed. It's something that I'm trouble getting my head wrapped around. So, what do you think? Was I groomed? I'd like to add I was young and stupid and wouldn't in a million years cheat now. I adore my husband, and he comes from a place of concern.
So she was 15.
And he was 27 when they
27.
met. Yes.
Oh my God. Jail. Automatic
Yes.
jail.
It's
Oh
a
my God.
child, and that's an adult.
Oh my gosh, I'm glad you had the story ready because I like kind of forced you to have one more story. But like, oh my gosh, you're gonna end it on rage. Like seriously, her parents should have charged him for jail. She was 15. You're 27. That is freaking disgusting.
Yeah,
No.
terrible.
She was
Awful.
she was groomed. She should see a therapist because she still can't see it because I believe she did have feelings for him.
Yeah,
I believe young girls at 15 can have giant crushes on men that are way too old for them. It
and
is
it's
up
up
to that
yeah,
man to
the
say
man should
no.
say no, like, and see them as a child.
Yes, absolutely. That is so disgusting. Oh my gosh. Like, if a 15-year-old has a child, a 15-year-old, other than, yeah, they're young, I'm not thinking much of it, but he was 27. Holy crap. I think she was groomed
Yeah,
because a 27-year-old has power, authority, a place to do things at. He's also giving her that, building her up, giving her that self confidence. She sees it as a positive, in which, in one aspect, it might be, but in another aspect, like, honey, come on. Like, he used all your insecurities to build you up so you would sleep with him.
yeah. My gosh. I'm glad the husband sees it.
Yeah, I think she needs therapy, and I don't think she's ready to see it.
No. My gosh. Like
I'm so
like
grossed out.
yeah. That's crazy. So top comment, yes, unfortunately you were. Please know that it was in no way your fault. You were a child and he was an adult. I remember being 14 and dating an 18-year-old and thinking how cool and special I was. Later, when I was 16, long after being used and dumped, as I remember looking at 14-year-olds, seeing them as children. So you were a literal child, and that man was a full-grown ass adult. I am sorry that happened to you. If it makes you feel any better, it's fairly common, but saying that it's okay on any level. But it sure does happen a lot, unfortunately.
It really does. Yes, think of that. Ari, how old are you? You're 25, right? Think
Mm-hmm.
about dating a 14-year-old boy.
Disgusting. It's a child.
Yeah, it's a child. Like, at this point, you're looking at 14-year-olds as still babies. Like, yeah, they're immature middle schoolers at that age, but like, no. Like,
Yeah,
ew, right?
so gross.
That would make me want to vomit. Like, that is so gross.
In high school, I even thought it was weird when seniors would date freshmen because I felt like that's a weird age gap.
Yeah, that's borderline of like, because like that person's pushing 18, and what are the girls, 14, 15?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I find it weird too. And the again, the girls are just so happy to have that guy's attention. It's so, yeah, it's rough. That's the borderline. Like, if I had a daughter, like I don't. If I had a daughter in that predicament, That would be hard because you're like, "Honey, I don't really want you dating a senior." And then you would do everything in your power, but, like, I don't know, I just feel like they're taking advantage of these young girls because
Yeah.
they just want them to like them, right? At 14, you're kind of a pick me. You really are, like, you just want them to like you.
Well, like, even if, like, say, if I was, like, single, I wouldn't even date someone that was, like, even 20, because like, they're in different points of life, still going to college and, wanting to party or, that I feel like I'm too old for that now.
Yes. What about you dating a high school graduate? They're 18,
That's
Ari, they're
so
legal.
gross. No, that's a child.
Yes. They are a child. They've not experienced life yet. Right. So, like, how people justify it, I don't know, but that is so gross to me.
Disgusting.
Mhm. And I was doing the math in my head. I'm like, "Wait, he was how old? 12 years old?" She was 27? We both, like, said at the same time, like, "Wait, ew."
Yeah.
And, how I did the math was she's 14. 10 plus 14 is 24. Yeah, 2. Ugh,
Ugh.
so gross.
So gross.
Well, I hope she eventually, like, gets therapy to see it. I mean, or maybe she never wants to see it because she has a child with this person. I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm
Well, she
glad her
doesn't have a
husband.
child with them, no, she has a child with who he was friends with, which doesn't say the ages, actually.
Oh. Oh, I
Is
thought it
it
was
yeah,
his child.
no, it's her ex is, like, her son's so her ex's friend, but is her ex also 27, or was it he weirdly friends with an older guy?
Well, that'd be weird too.
Yeah, because even if, like, say her husband not her husband, but her ex was so she was 15 when she met him, like, maybe a year or 2 older, 17, it's still weird for a 17-year-old to be friends with a 27-year-old. As a 27-year-old, you shouldn't even wanna date or even be friends with a 17-year-old.
Yeah, again, why are you hanging out? Though I do have to say, like, I didn't go, but my friends did. Like, there's always those weird older dudes at a party. Like, they were the ones
That's
maybe
true.
bringing the alcohol and hanging out at a
You
party
should
with
not wanna
dancers.
like, putting dating aside, I wouldn't wanna be friends with an 18-year-old, like.
What are you talking about? Like, what are you hanging out about? Like, unless you're like, "Oh, cool, we both like video games, let's play." Like, I wouldn't yeah, no. Gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder how old the friend was. Okay. I heard that, but, like, I kinda, like, blocked that out because I assumed the 27-year-old was the baby daddy. Like, I didn't
Yeah.
yeah, no. She well, I'm glad it seems like she has a good husband now who has his head on his shoulders and sees
Yeah.
things clearly. So,
Yeah. Crazy.
that is crazy. Oh my gosh. We're ending on outrage.
Yes.
Yeah. So, maybe next week we could have a guest speaker.
Okay, I'll try to get a guest speaker on next week.
Yes. And Lucas did not join us. Was he busy tonight?
He's playing video games. He's
Oh.
obsessed with this new game he's been playing.
Oh, what's it called?
I think it's like 007. It's a James Bond video game.
Oh, cool. We used to have one of those with Anthony's Xbox
Oh,
actually.
really? Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah,
cool looking. Video games nowadays just like it's movies because then they have like the scenes and that like move the plot forward. It's like you're in a movie.
they do. Like even now, like have you seen like the John Madden games or the NFL games? It
Yeah.
almost looks like a real football game from the aerial view above. You're like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, video games are really cool. Yeah, we had it well, obviously, it was years ago, so it wasn't as cool, but sometimes when Anthony before we allowed him to have his Xbox in his room, it was in the basement, so sometimes your dad and I would actually go downstairs and play Xbox while you guys went to bed.
Yeah. That sounds like fun.
It kind of was. So, yeah, we like the 007 game because you can play 2 people game with it. I used to love remember when we used to have oh, you were a baby, you were little, you were like 3, you probably don't remember. We used to have Halo nights. Do you remember
I
that at
remember
all?
that. I vaguely remember like you'd have like his like dad's friends coming over and we get like Chinese food. I remember the Chinese food.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah,
hang out in the basement.
Yeah, so we would literally set up TVs and connect them all together. So we would have them in the living room and the basement, and then we would set up teams and we'd play. It was so much fun. It was like your dad's friends, or sometimes it would have been your Uncle Matt and Melissa. They'd come over because it was before they had kids, and
Mhm.
then we would just play Halo
That sounds
with
like a lot of fun.
Anthony, and then you would run around. We'd order out food. So at least you remember the Chinese food because you were like 3, 4, like you were little. But yeah, it was so much fun. But all right, everyone, thank you so much for joining us. Like, follow, subscribe. You can find us at the Raining Cats and Dogs on Instagram. You can also find us where?
r_cats and dogs_pod on Reddit.
Yes. And please send us a story. Send us something. We want to hear from you. Only good things, of course. But have a good week and be kind.
Bye bye.